make grandmaster plans that are complex. Drop some cash on land and it's all plush. Pinstripes on my jeans, they designer cut. Don't just make good.
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. You look at the Kings. And here's Peyton. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there, gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
And the Pistons call time here. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Here's McMillan. It's rebounded by Divac. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. Oh, stolen by Peyton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the left wing. Pass to Parrish. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Misses the layup. Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Here's Jones after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And again, the Pistons missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And that one's good. Greavy.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Pistons making a switch here. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Divac, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Anthony with a bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Malone. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 9 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Malone. Back to Nance. Up and in on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Inside, Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Malone can't get it to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Nance outside. To the middle. Malone can't get it to go. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Pass to Divac. Fires from deep. Nance pulls down the board. Here's Arenas. He's scoreless. And stolen by Anthony. Out on his own on the break. And Anthony slams it in.
What a dunk from Melo. We don't see a ton of these anymore, but nice to see that he can still rise up.
Arenas with the bucket.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
And that's good as he hits both shots. Nance left side. To the left side wing. Here's Parrish. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Fires for 3. Parrish with a rebound. With 4 on the clock. And too long on the shot. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Kings on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after this.
23.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Scott. Yet to see a basket. Parrish, no good. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA is pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening. And then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Anthony outside. Off target with the three. Going all the way to the rack. And Nance with the slam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought. Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning coach of the year, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Divac. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go. Divac got 5 points.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate, good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Parrish. It's rebounded by Divac.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Some changes for Sacramento. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 13. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
George Hill, a good enough athlete to get up and throw it down.
Down low. Here's Malone. Banked it in off the glass. Malone's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Hollins. Here's LaRusso. And there's the screen. Hill for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Hollins.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Jones with the ball. Still without a bucket. Goes up again. Here's Malone. Pass to Scott. Hill with the steal. Here's Richmond. Finished off the break. And the Kings lead by 15.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Here's Malone. The shot no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The three is up. Another three for Sacramento.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Scott. Floats one. Gets it off. And so it's Sacramento. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. Now here's Hill. Pass to LaRusso. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 10 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Here's Parrish. Anderson covers. And that one's good. Parrish. He's got 9.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And the shot goes in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, there's the alley. With the slam.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Arenas. And he lays it up and in.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
There's a screen. Inside. Pass to Anderson. Here's Richmond. Now here's Hill. 6 to shoot. The 3. The Pistons clear it.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hill. Deflects the pass. Here's Arenas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Hollins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled. Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. And they'll pin that one on Larry Nance. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Divac. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Divac got 8.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Driving inside. It's deflected. And they're on the break. Three-pointer, Anthony. Another 3 for Sacramento. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the middle. Here's Malone. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yes, it's good. Anthony's got 24 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 15-6 run. And Anthony slams it in.
Catching and firing, Melo has it all working in this one.
Malone can't get it to go. Anthony outside. Fires the three. No good there.
Gary Payton, first personal foul.
Here's McMillan. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Sacramento with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27.
67.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Starks. Pass to Anthony. And Grant with the idea of league expansion. Some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Out to Anthony. Back to Payton. Pass to Anthony. He buries it from three. Anthony's got 29.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
On the floor, your Pistons, number 5. Eddie.
Here's Anthony. Here's Starks. Anthony, left side. And Anthony slams it in.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Here's Nance. The rebound by Starks.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
It's Anthony on the take. And he converts the layup. Anthony's got 14 points now in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And that one's good. Parrish.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Anthony. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Kings. Pass to Starks. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Anthony's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it. He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Some room here for Anthony. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
And Anthony, here we go. Here's Divac. And the Kings with another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Pass to Divac. Let's go with a three. Parrish with a rebound. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Arenas tries again. Here's Malone. They set a pick. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Anthony, right side. Pass to Starks. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Kings. So it's Detroit now. Now Anthony. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And Anthony, no good on that one.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Outside Payton. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one wasn't